What's good, Washington fans? As you guys know, the game is moved on Tuesday. I actually made a preview video, but I quickly put it up and then I had to delete it because I got the notification that the game was going to be moved on Tuesday. And I was like, you know what? Let me delete this one and try to see some news. Of course, we got some good news. Montez Sweat is eligible to play, or he's activated now. John Allen was activated this morning. I want to say Casey Toohill and James Smith-Williams. So we're getting a lot of our defensive guys back. We still need Matt Ioannidis back, and who else is out? Tim Settle, we need him back. Cam Curl, I'm hoping we can get him back. Kyle Allen is trending towards being the starter for the game against the Eagles on Tuesday night. That's 7 o'clock on Fox. And there's a possibility that Taylor Heineke can come back too, because he is vaccinated. So if he tests negative for the virus twice in the span of 24 hours, he should be able to play, in my opinion. I think both of them can honestly be back by Tuesday. Good news about Terry McLaurin. He's going to be able to play. J.D. McKissick did not practice today, and Curtis Samuel did not practice today either. So, I mean, Curtis Samuel, I'm just not going to say anything else about him, to be honest with you. A.K.A. Paul Richardson, as a lot of people call him. But J.D. McKissick, he did not play because of a neck injury. He's out of the concussion protocol, which is good news, but he still did not practice because of a neck injury on that big hit that he had against the Seahawks, where he was carted off of the field. So Brandon Sheriff was on the injury report too. He's going to play. But I want to get to these Eagles fans, man. Because they are really crying hard, bro. Like, I want to read this tweet from this one Eagles fan. I don't know if he was joking around or trolling or whatever. At Eagles Session, he says, NFL got to make it right by giving the Eagles Washington's first round pick. I don't make the rules. Like, are y'all kidding me right now? Like, Eagles fans are really crying. Cry Eagles cry is a real thing right now. It's a real thing right now. They're really crying because let's look at the Eagles side. They just came off a bye week, and they're still crying. Eagles fans wanted us to forfeit. They just wanted an easy win. That's what they wanted. And they're crying because they moved the game to Tuesday? Are y'all really kidding me right now? Y'all just came off a bye, and y'all beat the Jets? The Jets, who are like the third worst team in the NFL. So you basically had 2 bye weeks because you played one of the worst teams in the NFL. So that was an easy win. So you're coming off that. And also, if you're looking from the Washington football side, we just played the Dallas Cowboys, who played on a Thursday night the week before. So they had, 13 days off. We played the Raiders, who played on Thanksgiving. So they had 13 days off to play us. And then now we're playing you guys, who just had a bye week. So look at it from Washington's perspective. We haven't had any breaks. And we played a Monday Night Football game against the Seahawks. And honestly, I don't like the Cowboys, but the Cowboys had 3 games in 12 days. And y'all over here crying and boo-hooing because we didn't forfeit? Because y'all wanted the easy dub? Y'all wanted the easy way out? And y'all crying? All over Twitter and social, y'all crying because we didn't have to forfeit the game? Because y'all wanted an easy win? Come on now. It's just terrible, man. Like, Eagles fans are really crying, man. And they're like, oh, you know, we gave y'all the game last year. Oh, okay, thank you, buddy. Thank you for the free Philly cheesesteak. Thank you for the cookie. You guys get a cookie too. Thank you for helping us out and tanking and doing what you guys were supposed to do last year. What was the point of y'all winning that game? So thank you for that game. But these Eagles fans, man, I'm telling you, last year we got inconvenienced. We had to wait on the Steelers to play, and then we had a short week. We had to go up to San Fran on a road game. We had to play back-to-back road games against the Steelers and the Niners. We got inconvenienced. And what did we do? We went out there and won 2 games in a row. We didn't cry. We didn't complain. And we went out there and won both games. So if y'all some tough guys, Eagles, Philly fans, y'all got a jail in the stadium. You know, y'all so tough. Y'all boo Santa Claus. Y'all boo everybody. Y'all so tough. Then it shouldn't be a problem to play us on a Tuesday night. Y'all complaining and crying about this game because y'all wanted an easy win. Y'all have a 4th place schedule in the NFC East, and y'all still crying because you couldn't get a forfeit. Y'all beat the Lions. This is the Eagles' wins. Y'all beat the Lions with Jared Goff. You beat Zach Wilson with the Jets, who's one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL right now. Y'all beat Trevor Siemian, a 3rd-string quarterback. Who else did y'all beat? Who else did y'all cupcake wins? Trevor Siemian, Sam Darnold. Y'all beat the Panthers with Sam Darnold, who's benched right now, who's 2nd, 3rd string on the Panthers. Come on now. Eagles fans, man, y'all killing me right now. Y'all killing me. But it's a rivalry. So I'm getting pretty hyped for this game, man. We're getting some guys back, so I'm getting more optimistic about the game. It's hard to really predict a winner for this game, so I'm probably going to leave that out because I just don't know who's going to be here, who's going to be not. So I'm just going to do a quick keys to victory. I'm not going to keep you guys here long. I did like a 17-minute video and then had to delete it because they're moving it to Tuesday. And then they changed some of the protocol rules and whatnot. I don't know. I had something to read, but I don't want to get it mixed up and whatnot. So they just tweeted, Albert Breer tweeted some new rules and some new COVID protocols and stuff like that. So we'll see. I mean, keys to victory is very simple to me, honestly. We got to stop the run, man. We got to make Jalen Hurts one-dimensional. And honestly, it helps the Eagles because if you want Jalen Hurts to play, this helps him get his ankle right and he's able to play. So for Eagles fans, if you really want to see Jalen Hurts play, I know a lot of them rather see Gardner Minshew play, to be honest, from what I've heard from a lot of Eagles fans. But if you want Jalen Hurts to play, his ankle can heal by being on Tuesday, because there was a strong possibility he wasn't going to play on Sunday because of his ankle. And y'all play the Giants with probably Mike Glennon on Sunday. If y'all lose to Mike Glennon, I don't care if we play the game on Wednesday and y'all lose to Mike Glennon, that's on y'all. Don't blame it on the game being postponed. Don't blame it on that. Keys to victory. I had to get that off my chest. But keys to victory, man. Stop the run. Limit the run. Jalen Hurts is another running back out there. They got a lot of running backs. Kenneth Gainwell is a good running back. Miles Sanders, Jordan Howard, Boston Scott. They have a legitimate rushing attack. They are the number one rushing offense in the NFL. Jalen Hurts has 685 yards rushing. He is number 2 in quarterbacks rushing. Lamar Jackson's first. But this guy, Jalen Hurts, he's a legitimate runner. He's a legitimate runner. A lot of RPO, zone reads, read options, all kinds of stuff, quarterback draws. He can do it all. The question mark is his passing game. He's 30th in completion percentage, and he's bottom 5 in yards passed per game. His completion percentage is pretty bad. The Giants game, he's 14 for 31, 129 yards and 3 picks. Then they beat the Saints. He was 13 for 24, 147 yards, 54% from 54% passing percentage. So he's not been a good passer. He's been very inconsistent. Hasn't been accurate, they're still working on his touch. He just looks like a young rookie quarterback, and that's just what it is. Some games, he's a Jekyll and Hyde out there as a passer. He'll have some good games, and then he'll have a string of bad games. But one thing, he can run the ball, and he is consistent with that. So he is a good dual threat mobile quarterback for sure. I'll give him that for sure. And I think he's a good leader too. I think Jalen Hurts is a good leader. I think there's something to him. I think he has a chip on his shoulder, and he has the moxie, he has good leadership. That's what I'll give Jalen Hurts for sure. If it's Minshew, I don't think it's going to be Minshew. He's okay too. Him getting hyped up after the Jets game, dapping up his dad and whatnot, going crazy because they beat the Jets. Hurts, yeah, he's 28th in completion percentage. And like I said, his passing numbers are not good at all. I've seen him struggle. I watched that Giants game. It was really bad. We got to stop the run. We got to keep him in the pocket. We got to contain. Keep our rush lanes. Montez Sweat is back. Casey Tuhill is back, so I'm confident about that. Get interior pressure on Jalen Hurts. Make him uncomfortable. John Allen coming back. Hopefully Matt Ioannidis can come back. Hopefully Tim Settle can come back. So if those boys, the big fellas, come back in the middle, we got to get pressure up the middle. Deron Payne, he's like the only one that didn't test positive for the virus. So we're counting on him big time. Devontae Smith, do not let him run past you. William Jackson, cannot let him run past you. Him and Bobby McCain got to have communication. We're going to be missing Kendall Fuller, which is unfortunate. The receivers are okay. They're not world beaters. Jalen Reagor has hands like a snake. He can barely catch. I watched the Giants game. He had a lot of drops too. Had a lot of drops throughout the season. Quez Watkins, if he can come back off the COVID list, he is an X factor for them. He's one of their faster wide receivers. JJ Arcega-Whiteside is a non-factor. So they just don't have a lot of threats at the wide receiver position other than Devontae Smith and Dallas Goedert. We gotta protect the middle of the field. Cole Holcomb, that's a big matchup right there. Jamin Davis, whoever's guarding Dallas Goedert. Hopefully we can get Cameron Curl back. Hopefully he can test negative and come back to the roster, because that would be a big matchup for him. Landon Collins, guys like that, guarding Dallas Goedert over the middle. So that's going to be huge. Offensively, control the clock, run the football. Antonio Gibson's going to have a big game. Jared Patterson, Jada McKissick, if he can come back, all those guys. John Williams, him too included. We're going to have to run the football. We're going to have to establish the run. We cannot turn the football over. Got to win the turnover battle. Antonio Gibson cannot fumble the ball. Taylor Heineke, Kyle Allen cannot have any picks, cannot have any fumbles at all. It's going to come down to the turnover battle. I think it's going to be an ugly game in the teens, 13-17, 20-10, or 14-10, or 13-10. That's what I got a feeling it's going to be in that. It's going to be an ugly NFC East nasty battle. It's not going to be a 30-35 game or anything like this. It's going to be in the teens. That's how I feel how it's going to be. Got to protect Taylor up in the trenches. Brandon Sheriff, Cornelius Lucas, Charles Leno, all those guys. I'm hearing that Sam Cosmi will be coming back as well off the COVID. Sam Cosmi is going to be activated as well. So that's really good news for us. I know Cornelius Lucas He is on the COVID list, so it would be nice to get him back. But got to win in the trenches. We got beat up on by the Cowboys, to be honest with you. We did. And through that 4-game winning streak, our offensive line did a great job. So they got to get back to our bread and butter, just being bullies on the offensive line, pushing guys around, running the football, and protecting Kyle Allen or Taylor Heineke or Garrett Gilbert, who we did sign, who I actually like, who played on the Cowboys last year, who almost beat the Steelers and did play in the AAFL. Also is a former Panther, the Washington Panthers. I actually like Garrett Gilbert a little. I like Jordan Ta'amu too, but of course they're not franchise guys. They're not number one quarterbacks. Up tempo, get the ball out quick, man. Fletcher Cox, Javon Hargrave. They haven't got a lot of sacks. They're 30th in sacks in the NFL. They only have 21 sacks on the season. And then also they don't have they're ranked 24th in quarterback hits. So their defensive line has gotten pressures, but they haven't gotten home. So our offensive line has to step up. We got to block Josh Sweat, guys like that, Derek Barnett. We got to protect whoever's going to be the quarterback back there. My notes was to get Curtis Samuel involved, but I don't even know if he's going to play. But Terry McLaurin, he's got to win his matchup against Darius Slay. Also got to get other guys involved. Other guys got to step up. DeAndre Carter, I'm looking at him. Hopefully Cam Sims can come off the virus list. DeAndre Carter's got to step up. Adam Humphries. We're going to need other guys to help out Terry McLaurin. John Bates, Ricky Seals-Jones. We're going to need our wide receivers to step up. If Cam Sims can't play, I don't know if we're going to have to activate Calvin Harmon. De'Ami Brown as well. I'm looking at him. Can we at least get one deep shot to him? Can we get something over the middle to De'Ami Brown? Can we get him involved? He's got to catch the football too, but I'm looking at him. We got to get him involved. So up-tempo, quick pass game. The Eagles, they're ranked 30th in completion percentage allowed. 5 quarterbacks have had a 80% completion percentage against them. So they give up a lot of stuff underneath, a lot of dinking and dunking. So I would get the ball out quick, up-tempo game, and get the ball to Gibson. Throw the ball to Gibson, get him involved in the passing game, Geno McKissick if he plays as well. So I would do a lot of up-tempo against this Eagles defense and take what the defense gives us underneath. Of course, they got Ryan Kerrigan on the Eagles now. I heard he barely plays. He's been playing special teams from what Philly Mike told me. So that's unfortunate, man, because we definitely could have used him over here. It is what it is. But it will be interesting in seeing him playing against the Washington football team wearing that nasty Eagle green. So like I said, defensively, limit big plays for Devontae Smith. Do not let him get behind you. Do not let Quez Watkins get behind you. Do not let them get that run game going at all. Now, they're going to have some good runs, some decent runs, but we just cannot let them gash us time and time again. Like I said, keep Hurts in the pockets. Catch interceptions. We've been dropping way too many interceptions. Bobby McCain's been dropping some interceptions. Cameron Curl's been dropping too many interceptions. Kendall Fuller as well. William Jackson. We dropped way too many interceptions. We should have had at least 5 interceptions on Dak Prescott, to keep it real. We should have had at least 5. Taylor Heineke threw a lot of interceptions that were dropped, but we should have at least caught at least 4 against Dak Prescott. And I think we can do the same thing with Jalen Hurts. Tackle. Got to tackle Devontae Smith. Quez Watkins, whoever plays, those guys are slippery, man. Boston Scott is slippery. Kenneth Gainwell is slippery. We got to wrap up and tackle. It's going to be huge. Jamin Davis has to tackle. He's been up and down with his tackling. We need him to step up and tackle out there. Cole Holcomb as well. Red zone defense, on offense, touchdowns, not field goals. We got to get these touchdowns and not field goals. I think it's going to be ugly. Brian Johnson, he's got to make all his kicks. He's got to bring his A game. We cannot have any kicks blocked. That extra point, we cannot have any kicks blocked. Got to finish on field goals. I think the field position is going to be key and crucial. Tressway, we're going to need him to have a big game. DeAndre Carter's got to be good with his punts, catch all the punts, no muff punts or anything like that. And he's going to be smart when he's going to catch it. He's got to make smart decisions whether he's going to take it out or take a knee or fair catch. I think he's kind of been a little iffy with that the last couple of games. So yeah, that's about it defensively. Got to win this turnover battle, man. It's going to be key, man, because in these NFC East games, usually whoever loses, when we lost the turnover battle to the Cowboys. The Eagles lost their turnover battle to the Giants, and that's how they lost that ugly game 13-7. So that's going to be it. Like I said, I'm not really going to do a prediction for this one because I just don't know who's going to come back. It's Saturday, and the game's until Tuesday. Guys could be activated on Monday. We just don't know. But I'm starting to have a better feeling, man. They're not going to be able to scout a lot of these guys that are playing. But honestly, if we come in there and they lose to us, man, we'll never let them live this down. We will never let them live this down. But we are starting to get some guys back. It's trending upwards. We're starting to get some guys back. So I'm starting to feel more confident than what I did if we had to trot out Garrett Gilbert out there, Jordan Ta'amu, or Kyle Shermer, or someone like that. So, but yeah, I'm starting to feel a little more confident that we're getting some guys back. But all right, you guys let me know what you guys think about this game, and you guys can leave a prediction down below. I might make a quick prediction video on Monday, so we'll see. All right, you guys, hello to the football team. Peace.